What's good, y'all? It's your boy B Day. We're gonna chop it up today. Do a little something different than the normal sports stuff. We're gonna go ahead and talk about music. What better for me than to talk about R&B, my favorite genre ever. The genre my parents raised me on, you know what I'm saying? Got the R&B Saturdays in the house cleaning up, you know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna talk about, like, I guess the re-emergence, we can say, of R&B in today's day. I'm a huge fan, like I said, of R&B. You know, names like Tank, Genuine. You know what I'm saying? The list goes on and on of all the old school people, Maxwell. You know what I'm saying? Isley Brothers. You know what I'm saying? I could go on and on about R&B back in the gap. That's all good and well. But today, in today's day, with 2018 being such a, I guess you could say, hip-hop, rap-heavy type of influence on our society and on our generation, it's really refreshing to see a lot of artists try and bring back those R&B type of styles and sounds that, you know, we grew up on. To name a few people, like just in 2018 alone, we've had LMA drop an album. H.E.R. is scheduled to drop. People like Kali Uchis, sorry if I said that wrong. You know, 2017 you had SZA, Jhené Aiko drop music. Kehlani dropped something in 2016, you know, so these are big names today, really reinvigorating the sounds that, you know, I love. And it's really, like I said, it's really refreshing, because nowadays all you hear on the radio is all this, little that, you know. And while, you know, some of those songs are cool, there's not really a whole lot of substance behind those type of songs out there now. They're really just, you know, little club bangers, you know, make a little record, never hear from them again most of the time. But R&B, man, it gets you through a lot, you know. It's gotten me through a lot personally. You know, it's a very good genre of music for healing. It's a really good genre of music for learning as well, you know what I'm saying? People like H.E.R, once again, Tank, Genuine, those type of people taught me a lot coming up in the day, you know what I'm saying? Just little things you can learn about love, little things you can learn about, you know what I'm saying, how to carry yourself as a man. But they did it in a way to where it's also very soothing to my ears, because I'm one of those guys who really likes vocals and just, you know, how well people can sing, you know what I'm saying? So it's always refreshing to hear, and it's very refreshing to see the reemergence. Like I said, on the female side, you have people like H.E.R, got people like SZA, Kehlani, Jhené, Ella, Sid is another one who doesn't get a lot of credit. These are very talented vocalists, but one thing that stands out about the ones that I just named, they also do a very good job of portraying a message in a song, which to me is like, after vocals, is the most important thing you can have in an R&B song. You have to be able to portray whatever it is you're talking about, whatever topic you're discussing, and you have to let it be able to hit home in such a way that people are like, oh man, despite this slow being song.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Despite this song being very slow and whatnot, it's something I can go back and play over and learn from after I've been put in this type of situation. So I'm very glad to see the female side of things. They are really on top of it. Very good to hear people are talking about something again. They're not just saying yeah, or making a song that everybody can dance to. You know, there's actually, oh wow, man, this song has lyrics. This song I can listen to because, I don't know, they're talking about something, you know what I mean? So I think it's just very healthy, very good for our society, especially because we're a very musically driven society, even more so than I think at any other time in America. You know, like our musicians that we listen to tend to shape I would say 90% of how we think in today's world, or at least most of us. We're very monkey see, monkey do, I guess you could say. We're a very monkey see, monkey do type of culture now, and although that's not the greatest thing in the world, it's just the reality of it, you know. So like what we tend to see or what we tend to do generally comes from the music that we listen to. So if, you know, we can surround ourselves with R&B and just good, you know, good songs with good messages and lessons involved, you know, I think it would help us as a society a lot. And it'll put pressure on other artists to deliver better music, which at the end of the day is all we want. We want the best possible product out of every artist that ever drops, you know what I'm saying? Like, not every album's gonna be a 10, we get that. But we wanna see effort, we wanna see, like, we don't wanna see you being lazy. We wanna see that you gave us all that you could have gave us on a record. And you know what I'm saying? Hopefully we can relate to it and it can teach us something in the future. To kind of just sum up the video, I guess you can say, because I have been rambling a little bit, just to kind of get to my thought, I guess what I'm saying is, you know, everything is, you know, needs to be taken within moderation, of course. Obviously you shouldn't be listening to R&B 24/7, you know, because, you know, there's some R&B songs that can really get you down, get you in a bad, sad type of mood, you know what I'm saying? But there's also those songs out there that really uplift you in times of, you know, sad times, times of a breakup or a heartbreak. So I think it's just a very good genre to kind of balance out your day. You definitely don't need to be listening to no trap music all day or any sort of just hard hip-hop, hard rock, like anything like that, because, you know, that's not healthy neither, you know what I'm saying? And I think out of all those genres right now, anyways, in 2018, R&B is the only one with some sort of substance for the most part. Obviously I can't speak for everybody, but you hear a project like Tiana Taylor's Keep the Same Energy project, man, like you can learn a lot from that project. You can learn about how she sees her relationship with, you know, her husband, how she goes about her everyday life as a successful woman. You can learn a lot even if you're not a woman, you know what I'm saying? But Ella Mai just put out a really good debut album. She has a song on there called Easy, easily one of the greatest songs I ever heard in terms of the message of it. Like love is easy, don't make it hard. Sounds so simple, but yet, like, man, it's powerful in the way that she delivers it. And like, you'd be surprised how many people will try and make simple things difficult. Like, there's no need to, but it seems to be a thing that everybody loves to do. Jhené Aiko, the album Trip, like I said earlier, great album. The messages on those songs, man, songs like New Balance, Moments, While We're Young, you know what I'm saying? It's just like a difference in substance between these R&B vocalists compared to any other genre, you know what I'm saying? And I've listed a lot of female artists off. I listen to a lot of females because they can give you great insight on how a woman thinks, how a woman feels at certain parts of their day, certain parts of their life. And, like, you know, as a man, you can learn a lot from things you see, whether it be with your girlfriend, with your, you know, with your sister, with your homegirl, whatever, to try and kind of uplift them if you see certain signs that, you know, that they're not doing well or whatever. All that stuff you can learn from just listening to these musicians and just like getting a better picture of what women go through on a day-to-day basis. And it's a very educational genre, but it's also very soothing, like I said, and very, very important in today's society. So I think, you know, it just had to be talked about that R&B is back. It looks like it's here to stay for a while because of all the artists I've named, keeping very prominent and staying diligent in their releases. You know what I'm saying? There hasn't been a long period, it feels like, where we haven't had at least one or two R&B type of tracks that were very well constructed and very well received. So I'm very glad. I'm happy that, you know, my favorite genre is back. I can listen to music in the car again without having to like plug my ears. You know what I mean? So it's a great thing for me. I hope you guys, you know, check out one of the artists I've named. If I didn't name someone that you guys really like, y'all let me know in the comment section, because I'm always willing to learn about new R&B music and new artists, you know what I'm saying? So I appreciate y'all watching this video. See y'all on the next one.